Last year I didn't really had the plan because it was the first time that I did this kind of race and I was just trying to qualify. Like I knew it was gonna be tough from the first race to the last one, so I was just focused on the race that I was doing without thinking to the next one. And I think it's a good thing because after each race you get super tired, so if you start thinking, it's it's complicated.
Yeah, anything can happen because last year I don't think people expected Taylor Knibb to just attack every single leg. They probably assumed that she might just do the first two legs easier and then attack the final leg, but she just attacked every leg and clearly was feeling very, very good, and she's incredibly strong. So no one really knows what's going to happen. Something like that could happen where someone just attacks every single leg and just tires everyone out for the final race.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can race at home, it's pretty awesome. It helps the last time I raced this, I was on the podium as well. It's been a while between drinks, so that was 2019. So 3 years down the road. Couldn't race last year because of injury, but pretty exciting. I've seen the eliminator format obviously last year with World Triathlon introduced it, and I've raced it before in other leagues, so I quite enjoy it. There's a tactical aspect of qualifying while doing the minimal amount of work. But the first day will be ruthless with only 10 guys getting through each heat. I think it'll be pretty much full gas the first day and then a little bit of strategy the second day if we get there.
I grew up like 20 or 30 minutes away from here, and I started triathlon in this city, so it's very special for me to be able to compete here and have family and friends around. Obviously I train most of the times almost every day in these streets, so it's obviously pretty special to me.
The difference between going all out and trying to save some power is really small, I think. So if it's possible, I will try to save some energy in the last 100 meters on the run. But before that, you never know what can happen, and everybody wants to get the qualification. So it's not that easy to save.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be at the top of the rankings, to be honest. This year was all about just doing the races, trying something different in the races, and I was aiming for try and get in the top 10 in the world throughout the season. The main race was the commies. So yeah, to find myself at the top of the rankings is a bit of a shock, and I don't know if I like being at the top, to be honest. It's quite scary because everyone's chasing you down, and it's better to be the chaser than to be chased. So yeah, no, I'm trying not to think too much about it, and I'm just happy with where my form is at the minute and how my racing is going. But yeah, I'm just trying to take one race at a time, and it is a really long season, so I do have to think about that. But I'm excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I got a quick email this morning. Woke up to it, so everyone would obviously rather race a triathlon. That's what we train for, but we'll have to adjust. It'll be a bit harder for me, I think, coming off an Achilles injury. I've done a little bit less running, so not so much worried about the fitness, but just a lot of run volume in the weekend if we have to do, if you end up going through the qualifying, repechage, and then 3 races, it ends up being like, 16, 17, 18K or something like that. Pretty hard, and with the class of runners, guys like Alex E., Hayden Wild, Dorian, all those guys, they're going to be ripping that first run always, so it'll be tough on the body, but we'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great timing to have my first podium in a World Cup just before coming back to my home race. But it's just a different race now, so I'm focusing on this one. But for sure, I had some good time with the other Canadian women out there in Wetoko, and we could celebrate a little bit that first medal. Yeah, I found out about the duathlon just this morning. We were aware that there was a possibility last night of duathlon. I mean, you control what you can, so it's now about adjusting to that for tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get triathlon for the rest of the weekend, but we'll see.